game, but he scored 71. That's still insane. That's like he's 10 points away
That's
from
Kobe Bryant's favorite player, right?
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
We're dropping you off close to the location. AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
I think they had trash around Booker for so many years. Like his entire career, he's had garbage players, bro.
Down with an elite guard team. You're gonna have to take them out before you can enter the facility.
Aiden.
Fuck that, I'm gonna kill somebody before you get to him.
Mario Chalmers is their GM.
He's already there, bro.
No, you're not. I'm first over here, goddammit.
Wait, Mario Chalmers is the Phoenix Suns GM?
Just like the whole, yeah, that's how I be feeling. Just like the damn shit we was talking about early on the post.
Juwan Howard, isn't it? No? It's Mario Chalmers is the franchise. He's not that nice. James Jones. Yeah. I remember, yeah. He was on like every LeBron championship team.
I knew your punk ass was coming over here. After that shit.
Yo, full-time idiots is ready. Let's go.
Hold on, run now. Oh, you wanna hide? Your big ass wanna hide behind the damn
shit. A legit
shit.
player like, and a veteran like Chris Paul, just like when players have. He took the Thunder, that garbage team, to the playoffs, bro. That garbage Thunder team. That garbage team.
Why do you think I wanted him to come to the Bucks so bad? If he comes to the Bucks with Giannis, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's. You know what it is? It's they had the worst perimeter D, or one of the worst perimeter Ds in the league all season.
Yo, welcome,
because their coach doesn't believe in apparently guarding the perimeter. And the Nets are literally the wrong team, bro. They are the wrong team to be doing that shit. Dude, you don't. You know what I mean? You don't not guard. Yeah. And he doesn't play. Yeah. Yeah. They don't play Giannis over 38 minutes, bro. He hasn't, like Durant and Kyrie played like 44 minutes. And he.
That's okay. I appreciate the grade, though. I love it.
No, dude, it's the coach takes him out, bro. Why is it? It's not necessarily Giannis's fault, bro. If they let Giannis play, for like, you can't have your best player. Yeah, bro, you can't have your best player off the floor. Like, you have to match the minutes of their star. It will happen, though. It's good. They have to do everything they can to keep Giannis. Otherwise, that franchise will be a terrible franchise for the next 20 years.
Yeah, because what do they do? What do Milwaukee Bucks always seems to give away all their good players? All the time.
Brogdon, bro. That was their biggest move. They would be a contender if they still had Brogdon. I honestly believe that. He put up. I had him on my fantasy team, and he was putting up stupid numbers, like stuff you're just like, what is this guy doing? Like, he should have been most improved player. Like the amount of, I don't know. It was just like a whole upgrade. And
the Milwaukee Bucks had one of the goated players, bro. One of the best basketball players.
They didn't want to pay him, and then they ended up paying other players. So stupid.
They just got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck?
They're also the same franchise that thought Jason Kidd would be a good coach. I think his first coaching gig was the Nets, bro. The Nets? No, they had the what's it called? That was like the last year of like they fired that Avery Johnson dude who was like doing pretty well, and then they put in Jason Kidd. I can't remember if they made him the GM, head of operations, or if they just made him coach. And yeah, he's. I don't know, man. I hope they fix that situation in Portland because Dame is like a legit dude, like a legit player. And CJ McCollum is just not it, bro. He's like a good like third option, bro. Like if CJ McCollum's your third option, that's a good team. Yeah.
Look at him twitching, bro. He's just like I'm all in his face, like pathetic.
LaMarcus Aldridge also did them dirty by leaving.
Great work, Avengers. If we get any more sightings of AIM clones, we'll be back in touch.
Yeah. I think that team would have been pretty solid. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that we got rid of Garpax and the Bulls, and this dude who basically made the Denver team is now in charge of the Bulls.
No, that's precision.
And I hope they fucking take care of Zach LaVine and keep that dude forever. Not forever, but they need to. I think he's as good as Devin Booker, and he doesn't have a team. They want him to play point guard. Now we have an actual coach. We don't have the worst coach in the league, Jim Boylan, who was, bro. When he was coach, I would scream at my TV, bro. This dude would just have like there'd be no movement in the offense. He would just have people standing around, bro. He'd be okay with like the mid-range shot. Like I was like, what are you coaching? This isn't 1985 anymore. Like this is a completely different game. Like what are you doing? He would like take like his lineups were never consistent. He would like give rookies a lot of minutes one night, then no minutes one night, then they wouldn't play for like 3 games. It was like such a weird. Like the players like argued with him. Statistically, he had like his lineups had the worst plus like NBA history. We had like the worst loss under him too, like biggest point deficit under him. And there's been some bad. Yeah, man, he's like the definition of streaky ass motherfucker. This was his second year, yeah. He's not a ball handler, bro. He's not like a facilitator, you know. And Zach needs the ball in his hands. Like Zach needs the ball in his hands. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I still can't believe we got rated.
And what's it called? That Patrick Williams though that we drafted last year is a good player. I'm very happy with. I think like he'll be not like an all-star, but I think he'll be like a really really good player for us for a long time.
They have the tower locked down with an elite guard team.
Dude.
You're gonna have to take them out before you can enter the facility.
Oh, Iron Man, he's mine.
Yeah. Yeah, John Morant, bro, Zion. You got a whole new generation of like I love John Morant, bro. They did. They lost to the Jazz. But he was good. He played good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He reminds me of Derrick Rose with like a better shot. Yeah. I'm talking Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose before, yeah, he did, bro. He dunked there. Look up Derrick Rose dunking on Goran Dragic. He had 42-inch vertical. Before he got injured, man, he was one of the most athletic players in the NBA. His whole game was athleticism. That's why he busted both his knees, because the way he would play is he was so explosive and so like. I just remember that dunk when Dragic was on the Suns, man. I remember Stacey King screaming, yeah, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky." Yeah. Oh my God, dude, I remember that shit so vividly.
What the hell?
I agree, man. Huh? I'm just saying, and John Morant's just getting started too, bro. I'm not hating on John Morant. That's why I'm saying he's like a Derrick Rose with a shot. Derrick Rose didn't develop a shot until like his MVP year, and then he had like a consistent floater, a consistent mid-range shot, and an okay three-point shot. He didn't
have my damn Hulk boss. I can't even get him out of the shit. When shit, damn.
I was hoping that Portland would win because I'm going to Portland on Thursday actually, and I was hoping that we could try and get a playoff game. Yeah, that would just be so cool. I've been to like a couple, like I've been to San Antonio. They're out of the playoffs, but they're going there from Thursday to Sunday for bachelor party. Yeah. So I've gone to Lakers game, I've gone to a Spurs game, I've gone to a Raptors game, I've gone to a Wizards game, went to a Heat game, and LeBron sat that game. I was so pissed. What's it called? I've been to a Bucks game. And then I've been to a Pacers game, and I think Pacers have one of the coolest stadiums, like their field house. It's like so. It almost reminds me of like a high school gym, like a bigger high school gym that's like fancy. It's so cool. I haven't been to the Nuggets game. I tried to go when I was in Denver, but I couldn't find tickets that were like a reasonable price at the time when I was there. I don't know. I like going to different places. Even and if I could see the Bulls playing somewhere else, that's just cool as shit. We used to do that for the Bucks games because Bucks used to be really, really bad. And they would have $11 tickets, and it's a 2-hour drive, not even an hour and a half from my parents' house to Milwaukee. So we would always go buy like $20 tickets. That year, it was like the year before they drafted Jabari Parker, and they had like a retiring Michael Redd. I don't know if you remember that. And then they had like Monta for a season. They had
kneeling down. Because listen, man, I'm from Wisconsin, bro. It's kind of bad. We're really down bad in basketball, bro. We're down bad in the NBA.
My goodness, that's the devastating one, bro. Yeah. Odin. Yeah. That would have been a dynasty for sure, bro. There's no Brandon Roy was too good, man. I think he was like he was like a better T-Mac, which says a lot because T-Mac was really fucking good. That's how I feel about Brandon Roy. That's how I feel about Brandon Roy.
Kobe Bryant are related. I mean, Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter are related.
Yeah.
So good of you to come. Shame you won't be around long. Glad we're on the same page about your chances.
Huh. That's how it usually works. Damn it. See? Damn, my bad, cat.
And that Rockets team too, talking about broken knees, bro. That Yao and racing, man. I remember as a kid watching that stuff. That was so cool. Yao was like a phenomenon, bro. Yao was everything Jeremy Lin wanted to be.
And y'all hating on Jeremy Lin, he got a ring before somebody else.
Yeah, with Raptors, I think.
All the people who was hating on Jeremy Lin, but guess what? He got that ring though.
Dude, Linsanity was one of the most. It was such a good name because of how insane that was. And then they scouted him, and then he wasn't good. No, he's only doing good because no one scouted him. No one knew how he played. And then, like 2 weeks later, coaches were like, "Oh, okay, this is all we have to do."
The insanity, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta go pick up somebody else's villain sectors. I think it's Mr. Orange's turn.
Yo, Steven Jackson. I'm joining you guys because that's cool. Only if Martin says it's okay.
Shit, we're full.
Oh no.
Why does Matt always
Who'd
comes
you jump in here?
Good, bro. Why does he always do this to us, Matt?
It's okay, bro. I'll go flick my bean. It's okay.
No.
Nah.
No.
I'm gonna go pack a bowl, and then I'm gonna go probably fall asleep after.
Dude, pack a bowl and smoke that shit in the party, man.
I'm going to. I gotta get some ice for the bomb.
This man said ice for the ball.
Besides it going through water.
So whoever's gonna go grab their villain sectors, go and grab them.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 2 people going to grab villain sectors. Who's grabbing theirs? Mr. Orange said he was grabbing his.
Yo, Josh, I looked up these prices in Portland, and it's like $5 a gram.
Ooh, yeah.
At the dispensaries, it's like $5 a gram.
Mr. Orange he's waiting with me.
In
Mr.
Portland.
Orange is waiting with me, and we're just walking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was them in Colorado that did it first.
They kicked it off, baby.
Ah. Yeah, I agree. It depends where the taxes go. It has to be. It's not just legalizing it. They have to do like a whole criminal justice reform when they do it. Because you can't.
That's what's gonna. That's gonna be the issue.
You can't make it legal and then have people still in prison. That's like so unbelievably fucked up that like. So like. But it doesn't matter. There's still people in prison for weed offenses. Like there's still people serving time. Like in Illinois, when it became legal, the governor expunged like 70,000 records, and like, excuse me, it was more than that. It was like way more than that. But like, expunged a bunch of records, and then they like were working on like individual releases for nonviolent marijuana offenses. And so like, but like some states didn't do that. You know what I mean? So like, if you can't make it legal without making it a criminal justice reform, because then it's just like going to be a bunch of like rich white people making money off of it, and it's just going to be the same thing as like tobacco. And so all these people who got put in jail for making money on it, while there's people making millions off of it right now, not in jail and doing it legally, it's like beyond
fucked up.
Yeah. Well, there's also people who are locked up with just like possession and stuff like that.
Right. Exactly.
You know, like, yeah, bro, it's insane. There's
Listen, alright, you guys go and pick the mission. I'm gonna go grab some drinks from my car.
that's fucked up, bro. That's different though, man. If he's pulling, I'm talking about pushing weight is different than some dude getting arrested for like,
Oh,
you
blank.
know, having it. Yeah, and that happens. That happens, man. I've been
I know.
like my car has been searched in Indiana before. I had nothing on me, and like the cops like, it smells like weed in your car. And I'm like, it's impossible. Like I didn't smoke in my car. It's impossible. And like they fucking like ripped through my car, like took everything out, like looked under the seats, emptied my trunk, took out like the wheel, the tire from the what's it
spare?
called, the trunk, the spare, everything. They looked everywhere, and I was like telling the guy, I'm like, yo man, there's nothing in this car. Like I'm not stopping you from looking in this. He's like, well, I'm gonna get the K9 and then you'll be in trouble. And I go, like, I'm literally telling you, look in the car, get the K9, but you are wasting like my time, like.
That was his
Obscene. I was
job.
there for.
That was his job to waste his time. He knew you ain't had nothing in there, bro.
They didn't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I was just like, what are you doing? Well, I knew my rights, bro. I was telling him, I'm like, you need permission. Like, I don't have to wait here right now. You need probable cause to have the dog here. But I'm like, I also knew I didn't have anything, and I felt like arguing with this dude and like being like a smart ass would have just probably made the situation worse.
Wow.
So like the dog came, they like circled my car like 5 times with the dog. They like opened the doors, like the dog went in, like looked, smelled, and I was like, guys, like there was nothing in the car. There was literally like I was driving like from like to visit someone at like University of Indiana, and I'm like, I'm not gonna bring anything with me because of my luck, and so just my luck, I knew it, and like. No, bro, someone's just using the sink.
Right, thank you.
No, but now I'm going to. Okay, it's...
My lungs too old for that new pen shit. Let me hurt.
I agree. Yeah, I just like those for on the go. If I'm like out
I'm
and
gonna play
about.
with Hulk. I haven't played with Hulk today. I'm gonna play with Hulk.
But it's when it's like.
No, actually, I'm about to do it. I do gotta go to work in the morning. Slightly. Another day. Another $1. Well, at least $10
Yeah.
now. Get my money up.
Do it.
Alright, fellas.
Good luck. I hope you make as much money as you possibly can tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be a long day, but I need it though. We need it.
We'll talk.
I would have chose the latter. I'm glad I stayed for that conversation. I would have chose the latter. Oh, damn.